listening to the Fours Up Podcast with your host, Marsh.
Give it to me! Give it to me again! Give it to me again! Again! James Williams, bitches! What are we seeing, boys?
I love it, bro. I love it. Dude, why couldn't this have happened 10 minutes ago, man? We were live.
Jordan, introduce everyone, so I'm gonna go take a breath.
All right, we got our guy Flauta, Rasta man, right? What, dude? I don't even know your first name. What is your first name? Do you want to say it? Eric. Okay. And then we got Derek Coe. We got Brad Tejeda from the grave. He's back.
What's up, bro?
It's good to have you back, Brad.
After that announcement, bro, I had to resurrect like the Undertaker, homie. Like I had to come out the casket for this one.
James Williams, literally 5 minutes after we're done recording our last episode, announces he is recommitting to the Miami Hurricanes. 5-star talent, one of the best players in the entire 2021 class. I'm going to go one by one through all you guys of how we're feeling, everything like that. Brad, let's start off with you. How are we feeling, man?
Listen, fellas, I'm definitely not ready to get back on social media. It's been a while. I'm going to stay off for a little bit while, but it's great to talk to y'all fellas. We've been talking a little bit off air, but oh my fucking God. Like, I literally just felt like I came off the biggest roller coaster in my entire life, front row. And dude, like, we didn't just get James Williams, we got James 5-star Williams, Mr. Will Funk crystal ball to Georgia James Williams, Mr. Andrew Ivins crystal ball to Georgia James Williams. He's not going to Georgia, fellas. He's coming to Miami. James 5-star Williams. You want to talk about dropping bags? Me and Co were just talking about on the phone. Our dropping bags is Ed Reed, like Co said earlier on the phone. Ed Reed is the man. I can't believe it, man. Like, this is crazy.
And you know what? We're not done yet.
I've never experienced anything like this in a while, man.
That's the crazy thing. We're not done.
We're not, bro. Like
far from
fuck
done.
that, bro. We got Leonard Taylor in the bowl getting ready to get ate up. We got Brashard Smith in the bowl we got plenty of cereal. Well, what flavor would you like?
Okay, Flauta, how you feeling, man? What does this mean for Miami?
I mean, I'm going to be kind of the devil's advocate, man. I mean, I'm with Cole. Nothing really means much until they sign. Early signing day or national signing day. I'm hyped. Don't get me wrong. It's great to see this. And I firmly believe James Williams will lock it down. But, you know, I'm just waiting. It's a lot more to come.
We have to wait till national signing day. But,
yeah.
I mean, just the fact that this came out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because I've been talking with people the last few days, and, you know, I was telling them that, you know, I think we get Leonard Taylor. I think we get Brashard Smith, maybe some other guys. I didn't think James Williams I thought he was a done deal to Georgia.
Bro,
Me too, man.
This came out of nowhere, man. This came out of nowhere like the coronavirus, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, this is everything is all fluent in recruiting, man. It's and Miami has literally all the juice right now.
Yeah. Co, how you feeling?
All right, so can I be real?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I am fucking stoked, bro. You have no idea.
Love it.
Like honestly, like you hit the nail on the head. The last couple of weeks, it's always been about Leonard Taylor, Collier, Marshall. You know, James Williams kind of was more like put on the back burner because we all thought he was going to go, you know, to Georgia. But my goodness, man, like what a way to just literally start off this week, like with that type of information that literally just got set forth. And like now, I think sky's the limit. I think James is that trend center type guy. Next thing you know, you're going to see people start to follow that. Like what? And again, like I just said a little bit ago, you saw a little bit of comment underneath his on his post. You know, I'm with you. Like, what does that mean? You know, those are some eyes right there. You know, but like, let's just see things that trickle down. Let's see the trickle down effect. James made a commitment. Let's see what happens with Leonard. Let's see what happened with Marshall. Let's see what happens with Brashard Smith. You know, like let's go. I mean, let's keep this train rolling.
So
Yeah, hey,
Flott,
man.
let me ask you, because I mean you're in the edit game and everything like this. What does this mean for guys like Leonard Taylor and Jason Marshall? Like, what does this mean for future guys who could commit to Miami?
I mean, when you look at it, guys, it's always good to see Miami kids stay in Miami. But we've had that for so long. We'll keep a 3-star kid home, or, make the crib great. The slogan booms. But until you see that 5-star Miami kid stay home, now these other kids start believing. And not only is it 5-star James Williams, you like, literally have 5-star Leonard Taylor getting ready to commit. Who knows where he's leaning? I'm not too big into these 247 has that, nobody knows, and it's all a suspense. Everybody on 247 had James Williams to Georgia at this moment, and then all of a sudden, boom, out of left field, and who's to say that this doesn't start a trend? Yes, it may have started with COVID-19, but you got guys like the kid that just committed to Florida. Even though we all hate Florida, that kid was literally, he could have been all over Georgia. But he's an hour and a half away from home now. You got Jake Garcia, who we all want, but it's going to be a hard pull from California to get him here. You know what I mean? So it's going to really start a trend, and hopefully these Miami kids really believe in what Manny Diaz is pitching to them.
Listen. Hold on. You talk about trending. I'm looking at the safeties group right now, man, and you got in the future. You got Gervin Hall. You got Avonte Williams. You got James Williams. You got Brian Balaam. You got Keontre Smith. Man, the list goes on and on.
You got Jalen Harold, bro.
Jalen Harold's gonna be a striker, so he's gonna be a striker. I could tell you that firsthand from his high school football coach.
Hey, I'm with it.
We're speaking on safeties right now. You still have Cam Kitchens.
Cam Kitchens, yes, Cam Kitchens.
Oh my God!
You know what I mean? And then the beautiful thing about it, we may not be done at safety, fellas. Jeez. You have Corey Collier committing on the 10th. We may not be done.
But here's the thing. Now that James Williams is recommitted, does that mean that safety spot is that extra safety spot is gone for Collier?
No, listen.
I would assume so.
You're gonna turn the kid down.
It doesn't matter where he's on the field. My man got a position, like there's a position wherever he wants it. Let his Isaiah Simmons 2.0 come in the flesh.
Right.
Yeah. You don't put him at safety. Yeah. You don't. Let that kid run the field.
Yeah. And we've been that we want 4 wide receivers.
Yeah, that's the great thing about James Williams, is that people talk about him so much, is that he doesn't have to be safety. I mean, you could line him up outside linebacker, you could put him at striker. He is that talented. I mean,
6'5", 220, bro. American heritage kid, man. We're not talking about a 5-star Lorenzo Lingard who looked okay in film against middle school white kids that all had a privilege to play football. We're talking about James 5-star Williams, like a true 5-star. We have not had a true 5-star recruit in a very long time. Like, yeah, Lorenzo Lingard was a 5-star, but like, come on. I'm one of the only Kane fans that could honestly say I was never high on Lingard. Never thought he was going to pan out.
He didn't play the competition against him. That's like when Bryce Brown committed here as like Mr. Whoever, like running back. Like, dog, you're playing against people in the Midwest. Like, bring that running game down to Broward, in Dade County, and let me see what kind of numbers you're putting up. Different ball game, man. Sure.
Yeah.
Different ball game.
And it goes back to what you guys were saying, trendsetters, and that's how we've been talking about Leonard Taylor, because we thought he would be like the first guy to commit to Miami, and then things would fall after that. Where does this put us with a guy like James, like with Marshall, who, I mean, at least for me, I didn't think I don't think we have a high chance to get, but after tonight, it's like, I'm just excited to see what happens after this.
So let me ask y'all this. I haven't been on, obviously I'm not on social media anymore, but so does Leonard Taylor and Brashard Smith commitment date fall before Jason Marshall's?
No.
Marshall's Isn't he first?
Marshall's is
first?
on the first, yeah.
Yeah.
If
Marshall's
hasn't
first.
announced
Okay.
anything.
Okay. So I mean, the James Williams news, in my opinion, it kind of helps a little bit. But I think if Smith and Taylor would have committed before Marshall, then I think we have a legit shot.
Dude,
I don't know if we're getting Marshall.
Could you imagine if Manny pulls off like the number 3 class in the country this year?
Bro, I mean, he still can. I mean, it's easy.
Well,
it's
I know, man. I mean, if Marshall and Leonard Taylor were going to be in the top 5.
Bro. Hey, man, all I know is the hottest team in the country once this Corona hit was 6 and 7, and it's the Miami Hurricanes. There's not a hotter team in the country right now.
Jake Garcia, if you hear this, dude, you just got to make
Stay in California.
No.
Go, you stop it. I'll kick you off.
Stay in California.
But I mean, like the thing is, like Jake is seen, but it's not just Jake. I mean, it's especially the South Florida kids like Marshall, Taylor, Smith. All these guys are seeing what's happening at Miami, and we've talked about this a lot the last few days, where it kind of has the feeling from that first 30 for 30 when Highsmith is saying that, why are we going all these places? Let's just play for this home team and put it back on the map. And so
that's what we talked about last night too.
Exactly. And so I'm just in such a state of shock because you see Manny tweet out the eyeball emoji, and all of a sudden in our group message, it's going crazy. And but I didn't think, and I was wondering, like, why would he be tweeting this far ahead for Taylor?
Yeah.
And then the James Williams stuff comes out, and I don't know, like it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what he's doing right now.
Hey,
grab you a cigar, grab you a joint, a blunt, a wine glass, a beer, a shot. Grab you something.
Mountain Dew Zero, right?
Damn.
Well, yes, I just got something on Messenger from someone on staff, and all he said was, "We're killing it right now."
I love it, dude. I love it. Hey, we just added in James Edit.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up,
boy?
What's up? What's going on, James?
Nothing much. Hold on, is that Brad here? Do I hear Brad?
Yes,
what's good, James?
Oh man, it's been a hot minute, man. I hope everything's alright.
Good, bro. Everything's good, man.
No doubt. What's going on? Fours Up Nation.
Exactly. I mean, I'm sweating over here. I don't even know what else. I don't even know what else to say. Like,
Marsh, real quick, what is the defense going to look like with both Williams protecting that side of the field at the same time?
Well, I mean, we were just talking about that because you also have Cameron Kinchins and
Kinchins in there. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I can't even begin. This is going to be the best, back deep field defensive end class, or not defensive back class that we've had in a while.
It's gonna be nuts, bro. You remember back in the day when you used to play Madden and like you would create your team and you would have fun with it, and you would draft all the players in the NFL that all went to Miami. So then like your secondary is Ed Reed and Sean Taylor, and
dude.
Your corners are Antrell Roll, Phillip Buchanan, and Sam Shields, and a couple other these guys. That's what it's gonna look like on the college football field in like 2 years, bro. This is ridiculous.
I don't remember a moment like this in Hurricanes recruiting, not for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
It's nuts, bro. It's
Dude,
nuts.
This is our best defensive back recruit since Tracy Howard.
I think so. We haven't had any. No, we haven't had any more.
Well, that was
DJ Johnson. TJ Johnson, fellas.
Yeah.
Who?
DJ Johnson.
Yeah.
From California.
But as a D, no, I'm talking about a D.
Predator?
Yeah, the Predator.
So with that, I mean, that brings our open slots down to what? Is it 5 now?
Yep.
Wow. I mean, so you got to think Rashard Smith is 1, Leonard Taylor. They're gonna leave 1 open for Jason Marshall. If another big guy, wants to come through, what do you say to a guy like Thomas Davis or Alan Hay? Like, what do you do?
So I thought Thomas Davis was like sure in for staff. I thought staff really likes him regardless. That's what
I can only think that there's going to be a few people dropped, even though I don't want to think about it. But I mean, this is sometimes the way it goes when you start building these classes and it starts shaping up to be something you probably didn't envision in the beginning of the season.
You mean the Bama way?
Yeah, we're not used to this situation.
Yeah.